here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Guys, it is Blockchain coming at you with another technical analysis update. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Corey, aka Blockchain, and I am primarily an Elliott wave trader, but a full-time trader here in the Discord exclusive. Right now we are actually offering a 14-day trial for just $25. That way you can get in there and see what the Discord is all about. But it's actually over 1,000 active members, many of them full-time professionals themselves. So you can actually get in there and get some education around what their strategies are, what their counts are, as well as interact. So that ranges from those who are just starting off to, again, like I said, those are full-time professionals. And actually, I'm going to show you guys this real quick in the Discord. So there's actually updated the signals channel here, and it has just been firing some great signals. So we had a short for 48.755, take profit 48.2, and then another take profit. Flip to a long. So we took our profit here, flipped to a long 49.2, long take profit at 49.5, and our second take profit at 50K, and just flipped short again for 49.3 to a 49.1 for a take profit. So the signals have just been absolute fire. So you actually get exclusive to the signals channel, as well as the other exclusive elite traders within the channel as well. So definitely worth it getting in there, at least checking it out. But 14-day trial for just $25. And then we have the 297 Masterclass that I have as well. It is actually 6 separate sessions that cover a lot of the trading essentials. So if you're, not necessarily fairly new, but I mean, it works on all levels, right? So if you are brand new or if you've been trading for a while, this covers a lot of detailed information. And of course, Elliott Wave, which has been my missing link. Great education and great material here at 497 from the Crypto Hippo himself. So make sure you guys check that out. So all right, let's go ahead and dive into the charts here. So I want to start off on Bitcoin in regards to the overall correction that we've been looking at here. So we actually got a nice little bounce from where I was looking at yesterday to complete a 3-wave move down. And I see this is the B wave. You can see we hit the 1.236. Coming up for the C. And then if we pull our extensions here on the C, you can see we hit a 1-to-1 extension pretty much on the nose. So we could have gone all the way up to the 1.618, which is the daily R3 resistance at 54,500. Honestly, was expecting a retest. We still may get there. It's very possible that this could turn into more of a fourth wave and get another 5th leg up as we go into this. So we could be looking at this as I guess a 4th wave within the third here, and then you can still get up to, you know, the 54. I wouldn't say it's completely done and over with yet. We could be consolidating in a fourth wave, but it is. You can see we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We had, you know, a 5-wave move here on a 15-minute. If we dive in, we could probably make this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a third wave, so we could be potentially being a fourth and then going up for another leg here. So I wouldn't call it exactly done, you know, quite yet. You know, we're seeing a lot of these indicators reset. You know, the CB index is completely reset on this little move down. So I wouldn't call it done yet, but it's definitely something we want to pay attention to. But really this channel right here, so we have the weekly resistance right here at 42.4, the daily as well, which is right here at 45.6, and the weekly up here at 54.5 basically. So really kind of playing in the zone, but I'm seeing this as a 5-leg down, 3-wave connection, and I would expect for another leg down once we finish up with the C. So got a nice little bounce from where we were looking for yesterday, but am looking for continuation to the downside. We'll take a quick look at ETH. ETH was really looking at the same thing. The one thing I didn't like about ETH here is this was we could be looking at this a little bit differently than what we were for Bitcoin. This does, I mean, this can be a 3-wave, a zigzag right here for an ABC. This is the B wave, and then our 5th leg down. So it's still very possible this could still be a B wave, but it just came across a little bit more impulsive with a 5-wave structure, and coming up for our C. I would look at this as very similar to Bitcoin actually. This would be a wave 1, this 2, and then this potentially a 3, 4, and a 5. It would be difficult, in my opinion, to make, I guess, a smaller wave 1 out of this to try to make this a 3, 4, and then a 5. So it does. I am kind of leaning more towards this being completed at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we definitely got the move up to the 15.3 to the 14.8 was our first stop, and then 15.3, and a little bit above that it got back up to 1600. So definitely a nice little move. Let me see what we're looking at on a smaller time frame, see if that can give us anything different on our wave structure. So let's see. Let's go and pull fibs on this guy, see if it might help at all. So this would be a 1. We could be potentially looking at this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So having the 1 here, because remember the fibs are guidelines, they're not exact rules. This could be our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be our 3, flagging out for the 4th, and then up again for the 5th. So that is very much a possibility. These little triangle formations are very common in 4th waves. So it's very possible we could be getting one more little leg up. But we will see. We'll have to pay attention to it. Right above that R1 resistance at 1555, we'll call it. And Bitcoin, what was Bitcoin's at? Bitcoin lost the resistance on that one. So let's say if we get back below the 47,920, we get back underneath this move here, I'd definitely be a little bit more bearish, I'd say. Let's take a quick look at some Dash. All right. Dash here. It still could be an expanded B. Yep, 1.382. Hit it on the dot. So Dash definitely has this expanded B pocket. So I'll get this guy down. Yeah, and they all seem to be having the 5-wave structure on this bounce. So be really looking at this as kind of same thing with Bitcoin and ETH. Very similar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did lose the R1 resistance. If we get back below the pivot 205, that's where I would be looking for the continuation to the downside here. Let's move that back. And let's go ahead and pull some extensions. So we did hit the right extensions. Normally when we have an expanded B, we typically get a little bit bigger C than this. So let's see. Let's see the C. And we did get a little bit of a wick through the 786. But tagged the R2 very nicely at 226. So we kind of see if this is going to turn into a little bit more of a fourth wave formation, as this can be a fourth wave still and get one more kick up, because these indicators are also, resetting pretty good for this consolidation here. Sushi, man, it's such a monster every time I look at it. All right, so what can we be having here with sushi? Let's take these guys off. Definitely got the moves we were looking for the other day, and then some. We got plenty. Sushi is looking to be more... I'd be looking at this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially as a wave 1. Interesting. But anyway, definitely getting the move up. Be looking at this potentially as this would be the A. This whole thing be a B, and then this would be a C. So let me take that guy off and clear these up a little bit. Update the count here. So basically have this as a 3-wave, B wave, C wave, and then zigzag formation, because I'm looking at this as a 5. So an A, this is a B, a little bit expanded B pocket with a C right here, and then going up again here for the C wave. And again, just pulling fib extension, see where we are getting. Yeah, it's been that 1-to-1. It's actually been pretty common. Between the 786 and the 1-to-1 is roughly what we're getting on the C wave across the board. Definitely tagged the R3 resistance at $20 quite nicely. And let's go back to the 15. Yeah, I mean, we can get up to the basically 24.9, we'll call it $25. We can get up to the $25 mark. However, if we do get above that, I would invalidate this as an ABC and be looking at something different, potentially WXY. Basically having this as a 3-wave structure right here to finish off a Y to look at going something potentially impulsive. So that is something we'll want to keep our eye out. So the 1.618 at $25 invalidates this as a C wave. But yeah, we'll have to pay attention to it. And then DOT, I'll take a quick look at DOT here, and then I'll let you guys go. I'm trying to keep this at 15 minutes. Yeah, this whole structure across the board, it's just coming across so corrective. So let's take these guys off. We'll update it. All right, so actually I'm just gonna get rid of that. We don't need it. And same with this one. All right. Yeah, same thing for an ABC formation here. This does, again, look to be a little bit impulsive in regards to Might actually just be getting an ending diagonal on this guy, on DOT, which would match up a little bit for potentially a fourth wave on some of the others across the board, to get one more little leg up. Yeah, it broke the low right there. I was thinking that could potentially be a 1, but it broke the low. So we could just be getting, again, like I said, an ending diagonal for one more little leg up on this guy. Like I said, which would also match from across the board. We'll go and pull extensions. Yeah, right at the 618. So that's pretty common. And also tag the R2 quite nicely. So really just kind of see what kind of reaction we get. You know, if we do break this low, I would even say if we broke the trend line as we're going, but definitely if we broke that low right there at 33, I'd be looking for a continuation to the downside. And again, this does look to be coming across as a 5-wave structure to the downside. So this would either be a B, or this would be a wave 2, and then having continuation down. So that's what I'll be looking for, really across the board. You know, they're all presenting roughly the same, similar structure. I'm not gonna say the same, but a similar structure for the most part, and we'll go from there. So cool, guys. That's all I got. Make sure you guys smash the likes, hit that comment below, ring the little bell for the subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the Discord.